Hello, dear friends, ladies and gentlemen. It's Ernest from Toronto, together with my friends from the tech support team. I would like to discuss with you today a special topic, what is called global social responsibility. In other words, we can define it as building the future society. So we can actually move to slide number 1. So we are talking still the integral education, and we continue the previous presentation on integral education, that just with a different topic. If you're talking about the business on industrial terminology, we just a reminder that integral education is a cross-training to teach the method how to connect people, meaning connection, create a healthy and prosperous business and work environment, and operate as one global integrated management system with the local community. So what is the meaning of it? We just would like to see how we are able to contribute and how we are able to help each other to make our life better, make our life have joy and pleasure, exactly as everybody would like. But how we are going to make it? Let's see the next slide. So we have an international standard called ISO 26000. It's the standard called social responsibility. And this presentation actually will give us a basic understanding of the voluntary international standard, what is called the ISO 26000, okay, and that is guidance on social responsibility. The interesting portion of this standard is very, very different, okay, that this standard, it is not certifiable, okay, versus if you try to compare it to different standards, like for example, like quality management systems that is called the ISO 9000, or environmental management system ISO 14000, or we call health and safety management system ISO 45001, okay, these are all standards, they are certifiable. You can have a business, you have a corporation, you have something that you would like actually to show, to explain, okay, and we have a system that you are in a management system that is that the accreditation body will be able to audit it and will be able to certify it. The interesting part is that this standard, it is not certifiable. It's something that we have to build up within our community, and we have to contribute to it, each of us in our area, in our community. Either can be in our team, group, workplace. It can be like a local level, community level, or it will be like a provincial, or it can be federal, any other level, whichever you would like. So let's see as the next slide how we are going to make it. So the basic of this integral education on the COPSET, it's pretty much 3 C's. 3 C's, we start from communication, starts from me, we are going to cooperation or collaboration, okay, it will come to we, because we start to work together, and we start to create actually a team or a group, and we are talking about C, connection, or connection what? To one global nature. Okay, so when we are mentioning this ISO 26000 standard, what is called social responsibility, we are actually building the bridge to and creating the future society, because that's exactly where we would like to be. We see around the world, we have a crisis, we have a problem here, we have economic problems, we have political problems. Wherever you will see, you can see across the whole world, South America, North America, Europe, Africa, or Asia, everywhere, whenever you have elections, the result pretty much is 50-50. Okay, we are talking if you are left-sided, or you have like a right-side opinions, but what we are trying to build here, it's something completely different. We are trying to build the middle line, and that is the middle line that will be exactly the secret of our presentation today, how we are going to reach it and how we are going to build it up in order actually to reach or work according to the laws of nature. Let's see how we are doing it on the next slide. So integrated approach. We can see here exactly as we mentioned before. First of all, on the left side, if you're left hand, we see one integrated measurement system. The meaning of it, we are shaking hands. The meaning, we already established a sort of trust, a sort of working together, there's a sort of a scope, and we have one goal, an objective in order to reach it. For the other hand, in the right hand, we can see, for example, the integral education's roundtable workshops. That is actually the most beneficial method how to build up that each opinion will be counted, each opinion will be considered. We can start to work together and create something new on a different level, what is called the level of connection. Not only the level of what we have currently, that everybody is holding their own opinion, but we are willing to build something together on each opinion. We have to build a commonly shared opinion on the next level, and that is called connection. Okay, And the next slide will explain us the rest. So how we are going to make it? So the integral education plan, it's actually, you can take it like a break it up for 10 steps or 5 steps, whichever you would like. How is you are going to make it? Like a typical, like an integral education or an ISO project consists of 5 W's. So W1, who, what, when, where, and why. Let's see how it works. So who? If we are talking about mutual responsibility, we have to change our connections for good. Okay, call it in short C4G. Okay, how we are going to make it? Pretty simple. We just have to have the right intention, because if we have the intention to start to work together and start to connect among each other, we are able to build something new and something above our existing levels that we have. Okay, so if we like actually to build up in order to have sustainability, and we want to actually to work and be in balance with nature, that is a method to do it. Who is going to do it? It will be me and you and all of us together, like the whole global humanity. Pretty much. It's a very simple and very easy. So, and what we are going to do? So, first of all, let's set our goal. Okay, so what will be our goal? Number one human connection. So nature is one, okay, and humanity is one, and all of us, we are people, okay. The most important is that we have to find actually a common language, not only the language of thought or the language of a topic, there's something like a group interest that we are interested, for example, in the science or medicine or something like that. We would like to have a commonly shared feeling of mutual responsibility for what is our role and what we should do in order to make this our life better and the whole world's life better. We have a lot of problems. We have crisis here, whatever you just sit here, from the military, for politics, for the connection, economy, just name it. But what we like to do, we want to actually to integrate everything together and bring it to the level and the conclusion that if each of us is ready to contribute to something to commonly shared, the benefit will be for the whole society. And that exactly what is called social responsibility. Next slide, please. So, when we are going to do it? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, my dear friends, not tomorrow, not after tomorrow, and not 1 week from now. It will be right here and right now. Because if we want to implement a method, okay, we have to start somewhere. Now, if you see a flaw somewhere, okay, it's the easiest way, oh, here's a problem, or that is a problem. This one, all of us, we know already. But only one difference what to make. If you want to make actually to adjust or improve or correct the problem, don't try to correct somebody else. First of all, try to correct yourself. Check it out if you are doing is the right thing. Check it out if you are contributing is the right way. And have a look if you are able actually to share your vision and your opinion together with others. Okay, with a team, with a group of the global society, and try to see if you are able and ready to change your opinion into the opinion of the society. And that is the most interesting part. So we can see it as the next slide. So where we are going to do it? Everywhere. As I mentioned before, you want to make it a local level, with your friends, with your family. You want to make it in a group. You want to make it in a business. You want to make it like any provincial or the federal or global level. Whatever you will decide, everything works. Most important, one thing, the secret, work together as one. Okay? So a mutual responsibility, we would like, why we are going to make it? Pretty simple. Reach happiness by social connection. And people are engaged in social connections. Why? Because every person in every creation, in every creature that every person is with, we are part of a family, we are part of a society, we are part of a workplace, we are part of a community. So everywhere we are not alone. We are always together to a certain extent. Okay? So what are actually the successful marketing principles of integral education? Okay, as we know, marketing is everything that consists of 4 parameters. Okay, so we are talking about price and product and service and place and promotion. Everybody studied it in our basic marketing lessons. But here we are not going to sell. We are not going to market. What we are going to do, we are going to build the future society, at least to touch what are the principles of what are the right resources in order to build the right society. Exactly what we mentioned before, because it's our social responsibility, mine and yours, right? So, introduction of the mutual responsibility, that actually it can be done, okay, like either both ways. Mostly like in a typical auditing system, if you try to audit a system, okay, you are either going top down or bottom up. Okay, it can be like a local initiative. For myself, okay, with my friends, with my family, with a team, with a group, whatever methodology or whatever framework you have, and you can build it up step by step. Okay, by bringing the awareness up and up, higher and higher. For the other hand, if you'd like to see, if you want to make it top down, the other method can work. It's pretty simple. It can come actually from the government, okay, even start from the United Nations, okay, also from UNESCO, okay, or any other organization that will be ready, okay, to take upon themselves and be the leaders in order to bring social responsibility. Because social responsibility, it's an integral education. We should be educated on it and understand what is the goal, what is the importance, what is the method, what we are going, where we are doing, why we are doing, and how we are going to do it. Most important actually is the implementation method of it. Okay, let's see how we're going to do it. So if you are talking about the method, you would like to know the most simple and what methods that we have. It's actually the roundtable rules, unity workshop, and community involvement and development. We can, for example, have a very interesting source for it. Okay, you can see Completing the Circle. Completing the Circle, actually, it's a very interesting book that I had the opportunity to be exposed to it. That an empirically proven method for finding peace and harmony in life. Pretty simple. Who doesn't want to have good leisure time? Okay, if you like to have some good times that you are enjoying your time, your vacation, or any other activity that you have you have your comfort zone, okay, with your family, with a friend, why not to do it? Why not? Just take your time, okay, and enjoy. That's the most important. So if you're talking about the human nature and is opposite the nature, now here we are coming to a blow. What is a blow? No. It's actually everything is matching, okay? Because we'd like to have in every organization, we would like to have like a fair and ethical operation, and we want to work together as one. We are willing to come to the point that we are able to work together and create something that will be very, very commonly shared and will be very, very important for us. But we have actually a very important method, okay, that can reveal it, what is called from the secret to the revelation. And let's see how we are able to make it. First of all, I would like to refer you to some sources, because I didn't make it up myself, okay, but I am reading a lot. So let's start for the first one. If you try to see what is called the book, it's called Self-Interest versus Altruism. That actually is this book, okay, that you can see in the global era, how a society can turn self-interest into mutual benefit. Pay attention to the term, not my benefit, and not your benefit. It's mutual benefit. It's something that not everybody contributes, but something that we are coming together and we are building and we are creating together. Exactly as I mentioned at the beginning, okay, that we are building the future society. The second resource that can be done, okay, to see how we are going to make it. Pretty simple. Have a look on it. We have everything is ready. A guide to the new world. Why mutual guarantee or responsibility is the key to our recovery from the global crisis. As we mentioned before, we know that just have a look on the news, okay, read the news, check it out where we are, and you say whatever we will touch, okay, we have much more problems, unfortunately, than solutions. But here we have an option, an opportunity how to resolve them. And there is a proven method how to do it. The third resource, it will be very, very interesting, okay, what is called regarding the psychology of the integral society. Have a look on it, such a beautiful book, okay, can show actually the nature and can show the globe and shows the nature, and you can see that only piece of the puzzle that is missing, it's only my and your participation, okay? So I'm already here, I'm just waiting for you, okay? And the last but not least, okay, we would like to see what is called the benefits of the new economy. If we like to go to something, what we are going to do, okay, we are not here for ourselves. Here, we are here already for the others. I believe that during this presentation, you already concluded, okay, that we have to make one step further. Okay, not only to be only self-interest, but we have to switch over to altruism. That is our key point, part of the social responsibility. So the benefits of the new economy tells resolving the global economic crisis through mutual guarantee. Oh yeah, mutual guarantee and mutual responsibility, exactly we have mentioned before. Okay, so if you would like actually to bring it once again, okay, to see global connection, human relations, we can see that by this one, once you are implementing this, what is called a circle method or group method of working together, we will raise the importance of the human rights. We will raise the importance of the social equity. We will raise the importance why these connections are important. Because through our connections, that is the only one way that we are able to build something new. We cannot make it separately. We can make it only through our connection. Okay, and this one actually is a method that we try actually just to present it and to have it. Okay? So if you like actually to go to the motivation of communities to connection, it will be relevant and apply in the same method like in the business environment. Okay, supplier customer relations and service. Okay, in the old times, okay, we try to see initially at the beginning it was for every like a majority of companies they were dealing with product and customer service. Down the road we identified as much as the technology developed and we have our social connections and network developed already, we try to see how close we are able to be. So it was identified the need for customer relations. Why it's relations? Because we want to not only to sell a product or buy a product and be satisfied, but we should be able to come to the point that the customer is not only satisfied for this deal what we did, but what is the contribution of this customer and ours to the society. And this contribution, it's a referral. So the meaning of it, if we are making good job in our relations, in our connection, we are able to bring more and more people to join us, okay, and we are able to expand our network, and we are able to deliver this message because it's important enough, not only for me, not only for you, but for us as a global level, as a global humanity, in order to reach this level of connection, okay, but we got it called by social responsibility. And integral education, that is the best method that you can make it everywhere at any time. Everything depends on your desire, okay? So, as we mentioned already, the books that are presented, the New World, what's called the Guide to the New World. We have the Psychology of Society, Benefits of the New Economy, okay, and I would like actually to thank everybody for your time. The reason being that we just shared actually like a sort of a secret. You can call it a wisdom of connection, but the most important part. If you have any questions and would like to ask, and you would like to go with one level deeper, it's always a resource, and you can always ask if you have more questions or more desire. Okay, so you are very welcome to call, okay, 1-700-509-209, and if you would like to have more questions, you are welcome to contact us. And that is our presentation for today. And thank you so much for this opportunity to join you. Thank you very much for our tech support. Okay, and we will see you at the next presentation. Thank you. Bye-bye.